Ooh, what's up? Ah, baby, baby. So anyway, I done took my shower, done took a little nap, and I got a lot to talk about. Oh, ain't gonna be no singing, flower bringing tonight. Oh, as I'm getting ready to go eat now. I got to come on in. King Roman for filth down at the King Roman. Come on in. Ooh, come on in. Let me take my shades off on this one. Ooh, somebody got red for filth, honey. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. But baby, woo, y'all come on in. Somebody got red for filth. I really don't care about King Roman, what he got to say. It's funny to me. I didn't see that part, but it's a few things that were said that I want to talk about. So let me go with King Roman here. You know, King Roman is trying to paint the narrative that I am in rose stuff and all of this. I heard he was talking about my relationship. King Roman, you are irrelevant to me. Do you understand me? You are irrelevant. You still got failing teeth. And no man with no side tooth can't talk to me. I may be old, but I got my junk together. I don't have failing. See this? All of these teeth are mine. Anyway, baby, that little string bean, Roger on American Dad, big old cassava head. Now I know I got a big head, but I don't got fish eyes. Okay. I mean, that head is big. I tell you, that man is Somali or Eritrean, or he from Ethiopia. Cause ain't nobody African American that I know got a head at that angle. I mean, really, that's a big head. And again, with the failing teeth and them knobby knees, baby, it's all good. Baby, that look, that malnourished look, baby, it's all good. That thing don't bother me over there. Um, Look, it is what it is. What's up, Hershey? Why he jealous of me? Why he gotta be jealous of me? And I know he ain't jealous to the old man. Why he jealous of the old man? Anyway, moving right along, baby. So I want to give a shout out to Honest Row, because Honest Row, you said exactly what I've been saying. Baby, we all 1099s. And if you come up on my link, it's because you want to. If you put it on YouTube, it's because you want us to talk about it. And if you don't want to watch it, move on. Oh, baby, somebody was crying about Castro, and Castro is this child by. Castro is just as complicit as Tommy. All right, I hope they move on with their life. I really do. But baby, as long as they talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. No ands, if, buts about it. Baby, they talking about me real bad. I'm real hurt over here. Oh my God, I'm so hurt. But I want to give a shout out to Honest Row, because you see how he tried to shoot Honest Row off when Honest Row was saying that he moved on, and about Passover. Child, nobody don't care about Dimples. Nobody don't care. That's another irrelevant person. So, first, you do me a favor. If I don't talk about them, don't bring them over here, because they're not worth it. Boo. Cut. That Dimples got enough problems with her big feet trying to find shoes, okay, and trying to find appropriate people. So Hershey, take a note from Jay Wilson. Come closer, beloved, my loved. Who gives a damn? So what? So what? Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn about Dimples? Anyway, moving right along. So thank you, Ro, because let me tell y'all something. They can try to point me as this. Honey, King Roman used them girls, honey. King Roman was messy. Baby, it was what it was. And let me say this. We all doing the same thing. So I don't want to hear nobody crying about me telling me that, Jay, you do this, and Jay, you do this. Shut it down. Shh. Shut it down. Because what King Roman did today, baby, it was messy. It was sloppy. It was a hot mess, and I was here for it. I was here for it. Now, he said a few things about me because, again, these people got to say things about me, and it's all right. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Let them say it. Baby, this junk don't bother me because I got all my teeth, all the teeth in the bike. You see that? All the teeth in the front. I got all my teeth. None missing. Nunca. All my teeth. All my teeth. So, again, child, these people look like Feed the Cheering over there with Sally Struthers. Look, it is what it is. But let me tell you what I enjoy. Honey, when I tell you Shakim Ra, honey, lay Crusty Feet the hell out. See, Crusty Feet is really loud and boisterous and really, really don't lack a really good read. She just loud and country. But honey, when I tell you Shakim read her down, okay? Honey, I got my whole life. Honey, she was getting tired over there. Baby, she was breathing hard. I cackled like a hen over here. I'm like, I'll be. And so, you know, she said, bring him on up, baby. He whipped your triangular ass up on that platform. And it got so bad that King Roman was trying to shut it down. She started hollering and screaming, and let me say this, girl, it wasn't landing. Then your mic started failing. Baby, Shakim Ra eloquently, softly, at a very good pace. It was a very good reading pace. Honey, he read you down. See, this is why I sit here and say, I don't got time to be fighting Big Bertha over there. Let these new 2.0 people do it. Baby, I done did my work with these people. Honey, these people a piece of nasty work. I don't do that. But honey, he read her down to the point that she was screaming and hollering. That mic started conking out and stuff. And I knew he was being shady with that barn. Hey, in the middle of the barn, da 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 da. Hey, in the middle of the barn, baby. He started reading you about that she shared, and baby, I hollered, and I thought Deanna was gonna really do something. Baby, I thought she was gonna really do something, right? No, ma'am. All she did was scream and got out of breath. Honey, it sounded like she was running for her life. Sounded like she was doing 100 meter. Honey, the 400 relay. She was all, baby, she was out of breath. Honey, he read you down. Honey, he read you down. Now, and then I don't know why Shakim Ra put my name in it. Lord knows, honey, because you know, honey, I am the name that gets these girls triggered. Woo, she went on, and I just sat there and laughed. I said, now this is how you read right here. Shakim, that was a good read today. I was very shocked because I thought she was going to chew you up and spit you out. Honey, when I tell you, telescope glasses over there was all out of breath, you would have thought she was at the Planet Fitness. Honey, baby, when I tell you, and let me say this, King Roman know that Deanna was getting read for filth. Now, I heard she went on a cruise. I didn't even know she went on a cruise. Did she go on a cruise? I didn't even know. He said something about a cruise. Did she go on one? I ain't even know. See, it ain't even, girl, did she go on the cruise and nobody ain't know about it? I ain't even know she was on the cruise, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God, he just read her. And it was old Comrie. Oh, child, I didn't even know she went on a cruise. But it was old Comrie. He got her all out of her body. All out of her body. She was screaming and hollering and all types of things. And so I knew it was going to be a real good show. That was the highlight to me. Because again, all of this talking about me, so baby, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about my man. You won't, and I don't care. It's all of that is lie roasted. Far as you tried to get Ro talking about Castro and Tommy, and Ro just told you the truth. Ro just said, well, I had to realize that Pastor always said that it's about 3 1099s, and yeah. I've been telling y'all that. So I don't know why y'all want me to give a care, because I don't. If you don't care enough not to come on these YouTube streets and tell all your business, then honey, that's your issue. It is what it is to be. Honey, onion got red, honey. Okay, onion got red. Y'all, let me tell you something. When I tell you she was out of breath, when I tell you she was out of her body, honey, I fell out. I said, I know the verbal assassin didn't get picked off. Okay, yeah. The verbal assassin got assassinated. I'm like, I'll be there. I mean, he came up here and baby, I don't care whether he a liar or not. He read her for filth. I don't give a damn what you say. He read her for her life. Okay, honey, she was breathless. Honey, she was breathless. Okay, then she had to take a break. Mama had to take a break. Honey, he was reading her for filth. I don't care if he's a liar, a friar. I don't give a damn. He read her for the facts of her life. Woo! And all she did was holler and cuss. Baby, I hollered. It was good to me, so y'all can say what you want. I thought Shakim was going to get his ass handed to him. Oh, no. Baby, he just casually read her. It was like he was waiting for that. It was like he was studying that. Honey, the she shed, the barn got me. Hey, in the middle of the barn. That got me. Baby, she got red. Girl, you got to do your homework. Got to do your homework. See, this is why I don't fight with these people anymore. I really don't. It's the same old thing. People still ain't got their teeth fixed, and they want to talk all these failing teeth and this bad oral health, but won't talk about folk. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm having a good time. I don't worry about these people. Child, it ain't no but water under the bridge, baby. Everything was J Wilson. I'm like, really? Could you just please, like, really? I'm loving every minute of it. You hear me? Yeah, baby, Shakim, honey, drug her for filth. I knew she was. Let me tell you something. She started running out of breath. Honey, when she started running out of breath, I'm like, oh, no, she ain't running out of breath. And then Mama had to take a break. Oh, my God. It was funny to me. Ooh, that thing took up my spirit. That thing took up my spirit, y'all. Yes, it did. So all of this other stuff, it was really irrelevant to me. The big draw was Deanna getting her whole ass handed to her. And you know she gonna go on her little platform and holler and scream and everything and all of these this and this and this. Child, I'm like, whatever. I ain't even know that lady went on a cruise. Y'all just telling me that lady went on a cruise. I ain't even know that. I mean, okay, I didn't even know that. Anyway, I guess it wasn't important to the sector. Baby, I don't really care, but I got my whole life. But it was what it was. And let me say this with King Roman News. I don't pay that man any attention. You can't tell nobody that they exploit somebody. You can't talk about Jay Wilson because you did what you just did. And it is what it is. That's why I don't let people talk about me. And then want to drag everybody in it. And I'm like, girl, bye. And then the way he tried to frame things. Oh, he was trying to frame things, you know. And let me say this, Ro, I can appreciate Ro because you told the truth, Ro. You told the truth, Ro. You told the truth. Nobody comes up on my panel unless they want to come up on the panel. Nobody don't force nobody to say what they don't want to say. Are they mad because they ain't coming on? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? We all doing content, so I don't know why you mad. And I don't even talk about Egghead over there. I don't talk about shit. You know, he looked like, you remember Froggy Leghorn and what's her name? Yes. You look like her son. You remember Chicken with the big old head, and he had that big old brain, that big old head. Yes. I can't think of that chicken name, but baby, that head is big. Only time, baby, all I see is head and eyes. And then when people want to put that little do-rag on there, I mean, it just looked like Pluto. I'm like, man, all I can see is head. I mean, you got a Gina on Martin head. Okay, you got a Sherry Belafonte head. Your head is bigger than theirs. And I tell you, I know your mama had a C-section. Ain't no way that she can give natural birth with that damn head like that. That's a big old head. You hear me? I ain't never seen no head that big. And then the big old eyes. And what get me is people be having these big old heads and these string bean bodies. I mean, these adolescent boy bodies. That's what I don't get. And they always gonna whoop somebody's ass, but yet still need to develop. Where they do that at? Did they feed you? I'm just saying. Oh my God, that head is big. All I saw was head and do-rag. But anyway, it was a good show though. It was a good show though. And again, shout out to Ro for telling the truth, Ro. You told the truth. That man was trying to bait you, Ro, and Ro told the truth. Thank you, Ro. People always trying to act like I'm doing something. What you did today is ain't no different what I do. At least I try to help people. At least I tell people leave each other alone and try to come up with solutions. You just plain messy. But maybe you need to work out your little problems with D Miss O, because I don't think D Miss O did anything to you. And I just think you flipped on D Miss O. And weren't you trying to tell D Miss O that I'm going to do her like this and this and this, but yet you talked under her clothes, in her cooler cat, under her arms, in her brain? Wasn't that you? I mean, and then you got the audacity to say that somebody gonna do this and do this. I mean, you are the most vile, nasty talking person. I'm like, did you really go to college talking like that? Did you really pledge that fraternity talking under women's clothes like that? I'm like, oh my God. But how the nerve. Oh my God. So that's why you can't meet nobody. King Roman is a good example right there. So that's why I don't let that man bother me, because he has anger issues and a whole lot of other issues. He need to grow up. He need to go to the gym and work out. I mean, I'm losing my weight, thank you, Jesus. But baby, you need to gain, because look like you still hungry. You look very hungry over there. And maybe if you get that tooth fixed, that you can start eating right. Ah, oh my God, baby, I'm here for my coin. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for my coin. Deanna, girl, you need to go to the drawing board. You need to go to the drawing board, knees. He ate you up, honey. He read you for filth to the point that you couldn't even breathe. It sounded like you was about to have a whole cardiac arrest over there, like you was to have old nurse a piece of asthma attack. Mama had to take a break. Honey, mama had to take a break, and then she started hollering. I'm like, oh my God. Baby, he had you all out your body. All out your body. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Ooh, he read her for filth. I'm like, damn. Damn, that's what I said. I'm like, oh my God. And you know, King Roman was doing this. Girl, King Roman was really laughing at you because, honey, he could not believe that you came up on that channel talking all that smack and got your behind handed to you. And King Roman talking about something, let's cut it. Because, honey, he was trying to save your life, girl. He was trying to save your life because Shakim Ra had some more in him. Baby, he saved your life. You was about to lose your throat. Your throat was getting all hoarse. Your throat was getting all hoarse over there. You was, baby, I'm sweating. It sounded like she was jogging. How she was, and, you heard all that, like that. I mean, just sounding like, I'm like, what is wrong? Mom. Ooh, she was breathing hard. Oh my God, that thing took my spirit. Woo! Mama sounded like she just ran a whole Boston Marathon. Okay, 2 times. 2 times, girl. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I know she mad, honey. She gonna get on her little platform and she gonna cuss up something. Or she gonna call everybody a yag, and she gonna get in her little bag of tricks because she mad. Her mad now. Ooh, her mad. Ooh, her mad. But let me tell you something. If he read me down like that, I'll be mad too. If he read me down like that, I'll be mad. Girl, just go ahead and give him the W and just admit this, like Brian admit when Angelica read him. Honey, he read you. Baby, he read you. Ooh, he read you. Oh my God. And let me say this. Let me tell you something. God always has a way. Because I'm like, look, I don't have time for this woman. I really don't. You know, she not all wrapped tight, you know. And so I just sat down and chilled. Honey, he came back, and when I tell you he whipped your ass, he did. He did. Oh my God, he did. Oh, and he mentioned the cruise. I didn't even know this lady went on a cruise, y'all. I'm like, did she go on a cruise for real? Y'all, was she on a cruise for real? Did she go on a cruise for real? Because I didn't even know that lady went on a cruise. Because I thought he was live roasting. Did she go on a cruise? Okay. Child, I didn't know. But anyway, child, I guess the B sector didn't know. I mean, yeah, whatever. Oh, she went on a cruise. No wonder nobody went watching, girl. Okay, no wonder nobody went watching. Her and Mango looking like Mumps went on. Okay, her and Mango Mumps went on a cruise. Okay, girl. Wow. Okay. Okay. Anyway, that says it all. That's all you had to say. Boo, that's all you had to say. Shakim Ra, baby, when I tell you Shakim for the win, and y'all, let me tell you something. I really did, no joke, I really did think that Deanna was going to pull something off. I thought it was going to be spectacular. I said, oh my God, okay, she going to come on here and she going to read him for filth because she was calling him all kind of stuff and everything. Baby, when he jumped on that line and he was just as confident and calm and he just read her for her life. Baby, let me tell you something. He got her out of her body to the point where she sounded like she was about to hyperventilate. I thought we were going to have to call 911 because I thought she was about to have a coronary right there. All you heard, that's all you heard. And I'm like, oh my God. I really thought she was getting ready to go. And then she had to take a break. It was the break for me. She took about 2 breaks. I had to come back. Like she had to get a drink of water. Like she had to get a drink of water or something. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. It was funny, y'all. Because I really thought she was getting ready to, baby, I thought she was getting ready to do her big one. Ooh, I thought she was going to get ready to do her big one. Baby, when I tell you Shakim Ra read her down, I don't care what y'all say. I know that boy was in Las Vegas with flip-flaps and that K&G old man 2-piece. I know he was looking real unshoveled, disheveled, like he was about to hit Skid Row. I know the man done lied, but baby, it don't have nothing to do with how he read her for Phil today. I mean, so all that stuff y'all saying that he did. Well, I tell you what, let me tell you what he did do today. Honey, he read somebody for Phil today. And he did it in a mild manner, real easy, calm read. It wasn't a jerky read, honey. It had pentameter to it. Okay, it had a old nasty rhyme and rhythm to it. Okay, it had old nasty beat to it. Oh my God, he just kept on going. It was like an incessant rain. Oh, I can't stand the rain. Baby, he read her and then started singing, Old MacDonald had a farm. Oh my God. I fell out. And baby, she didn't know what to do. And she was trying to get her lip back, honey. She was trying to get it in before King Roman had to cut it. Honey, King Roman saved your life by cutting that off. He really saved your life because you was getting red for Phil. He dragged you and didn't have to yell, didn't have to do nothing. He just let you wear yourself out. All you did was holler and scream and breathe hard, baby, and take breaks. He read you. So you can say whatever you want on your channel. You lost that. It was a big old L, just like that. Big old L. Honey, verbal assassin got, honey, it ricocheted. Okay, it ricocheted, honey. It ricocheted. Because when I tell you that man read her, I hollered. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Now, anyway, he said some stuff that was real like, ooh, that's deep. But I didn't really think he said anything major. I think he said something about the barn and King Roman hyped that up. See, again, King Roman hyped that up. Oh, Lord, don't get Deanna over here. Y'all heard that now. Oh, Lord, Deanna coming over here. Oh, but Jay Wilson. Oh, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson. But what did you just do? Oh, excuse me. Deanna coming over here. Oh, Deanna. Oh, Deanna. Oh, baby, you were calling for Deanna. You was calling for Deanna. Wasn't you calling for Deanna? Woo-wee. Deanna. Wasn't Roger on American Dad? Wasn't Rockhead, Eritrean, Ethiopian, what's Somalia head was over there calling? Sure was. Baby, you were calling for Deanna. So I don't know why you think somebody else is exploiting people. I thought you exploited Deanna. You should at least gave her some boxing gloves, honey. You brought her in there and she got her whole butt whipped in front of everybody. I'm like, damn. How you gonna let 2.0 handle you like that, niece? Niece. Oh God, he just read her. Ooh. So anyway, y'all. But so I got my life. I mean, really, all that stuff about me, I really didn't pay. It really didn't do any damage. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what they were trying to get. And then again, I want to give Ro a big shout out because Ro had to get him together. Ro was like, no, you come over there because Pastor don't make nobody click. It's like, thank you, Ro. Because again, King Roman was trying to act like this, but we see what you did. Shakim, I don't know if you're in this room or not. Honey, let me tell you something, Shakim. You read somebody for filth, honey. I thought they was going to have to get their pump because I thought they had asthma. When I tell you mama was breathing hard over there, it seemed like niece over there was running a whole 100 relay. When I tell you, and Shakim just kept incessantly coming in, and she just kept getting upset. And and again, he knew she was getting upset, and because she don't have no emotional intelligence. All she is a brute. All she is a loud bully. And that's why I don't even fight with that woman no more, because everything is just the same. She say the same thing. You know, she have issues with gay men. Okay, it's fine with me because you look like a man, but it is what it is. You say what you got to say. And what you need to do is get your husband on some trizepatide and have him lose some weight, because, honey, he look like he got titties and rolls just like you. And I don't know how y'all getting it in, because at the end of the day, all of that fat between his fat and your fat, I know y'all ain't getting nothing in. Anyway, baby, Her husband sitting up there looking like pork chops and pig feet. Just looking like he's looking for the next meal. I can't. I can't. She a loud bully, but let me tell you something. When I tell you Shakim handed her ass today, and I know she gonna be, I know she mad. I know she gonna be on her platform. And then Shakim, why did you mention me? You know that lady got issues with me. You know I'm that lady trigger. Okay, all you gotta do is mention me. You know Section 8, and okay, cause first of all, baby, I can let me say this. I am gonna really say this, and I've said this, and I said this again. I am so glad that she married Josh. Because from them 3 houses that she stayed in, baby, she stayed in them color purple houses. Ooh, sister, she been staying in them color purple houses, looking like the heat of the night at the bottoms. I'm like, girl, you can't talk about nobody staying in them wooden houses, looking like three wolf, the 3 pigs and the wolf, the wolf and the 3 pigs. Girl, them houses had, I'm really, come on, girl. Them houses don't even look like they had air conditioning in them. And you thought you was turning it. I am so glad that you got with Josh so you can get that little ranch house that you got. And when y'all got that, y'all still didn't pull up that nasty carpet. And you should have painted them brown beams over there. And the best part of the house is the carport, because it's the cleanest part. And you still got that Leave It to Beaver stove from the 1960s. And then she won't talk about somebody and don't even have no granite tile on them. Hell, that Formica. Not Formica, but Formica. Shabbat. Child, now I don't know if that man got 11 kids, but I tell you what, when that lady was spilling all that tea, she wanted to go fight that lady. See, again, same old mess, difference up, but I don't care. Shakim Ra handed her, but I know she mad. And let me say this, Sneeze. Go and try to win another day. Try to win another day. Because, baby, when I tell you Shakim handed you your whole triangle fat ass, he gave it to you. I'm like, oh my God. I said, oh my God. Did you just read her for filth like that? Why did you have to do that lady like that? I mean, read her so hard that she was breathing hard. I mean, I'm serious. I thought she was gonna have to get a Primatine Mist. How many of y'all saw it? I ain't trying. Look, I ain't hyping this up. He read up. I'm about to say Queen Roman. Roman News had to stop it. Roman News had to stop it because, baby, every time she said something, he counter argued. She didn't know how to do, baby. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to say. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell y'all little trolls out here. You say what the hell you want. I'm Jay Wilson. Coin keep me here. I'm here for my AdSense. We 1099s. I don't give a damn what you think. Phony, flaky, don't matter to me. I'm going to talk my mess. I'm going to say what I need to say. And you ain't going to do nothing about it. See, y'all think somebody care. I don't give a damn what y'all think. I don't. Never did. Never did. I'm just sitting here watching King Roman do the same thing. I think he was more of an antagonist than I am because he wasn't really looking for no solution. All he was looking for is a fight. King Roman ain't about no solution, baby. He's about a mess. And he called Deanna up. It wasn't really a big issue. See, that's the thing. It wasn't a really big deal. It wasn't a big deal at all. He made it a big deal. Oh, he hyped that thing up. Ooh, Deanna thought she was Rocky 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But baby, I tell you, ooh, Shakim got on that. Ooh, it was just, and it happened so fast. And it happened so fast. Ooh, it happened fast. So anyway, I'm gonna drop the link because I'm almost at my destination, baby. I really didn't want to say that much. Baby, I was really enjoying the little show. I was really enjoying the little show. How King Roman was having people fight against each other, having folk cuss each other out. Oh my God, I was enjoying that, baby. Okay, I was enjoying that show. I mean, ooh, he messy. Ooh, y'all thought Jay Wilson was messy. Oh no, King Roman is the king of mess. Oh my God, he was so messy, hyping up Deanna Irvin, trying to make Ro. Yeah, lyric right here, trying to make Ro seem like I was exploiting him and Tommy and all of this, and then they business called me old man and stuff. Well, why you look your age, though? Why you so young but look like my age? I'm just trying to say, why you missing teeth? Why am I 55 and I got all of my teeth and you missing teeth? I don't understand that, King Roman. And my thing is, if you turning it like this and you all of this and you doing this, could you please go buy some teeth? You should have a good insurance policy. I mean, you should have a dental plan and everything, vision plan and everything. Okay? So if you turning it like that, could you please go get that tooth fixed? Because that don't make no sense. I mean, you smiling and then you seeing all this right there. Okay? No, no. You can't say nothing to me. See, I'm sorry. I'm bragging now because I got all my teeth. Now I'm bragging because I got all my teeth. Oh my God. Baby, I am coming. I mean, when it's worth me coming and doing a show, I'm gonna come and do a show. Yeah, Quagmire, yeah. Yeah, let me say this, you all. I'm not, look, my looks are my look. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But baby, them fish eyes and that child, let me start talking about that little man. I want him to develop his body. His body looks so underdeveloped. I mean, knees, when your knees is bigger than your leg and your child, yeah, ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad. Oh my God. Shakim,
What's good, Jay Wilson?
why you do that lady like that, Shakim? Why you do that lady like that? Huh?
Because
why you did that lady like that?
She thought she was gonna come up there and be loud, but God said no. Okay, the Wi-Fi company said no. Boost
Oh
Mobile
my God,
said
why
no.
was she breathing hard?
I don't know. It sounded like she was having an asthma attack or something.
I told you she needs some Primatine, miss. But Shakim, why you brought my name up? Why you had to bring my name up?
Because she brought up Ness and like all of that stuff about Ness and how I'm Ness this and all of that. And I'm like, well, you're obsessed with Jay Wilson, but Jay Wilson don't want you. Jay Wilson don't want you, even though you got big arms and you got a lot of testosterone and you got big manly shoulders. Jay Wilson don't want you, and you look obsessed and you look pathetic, putting this man in every title that you can, worrying about what this man got in his house, worried about this man's bank account, 401k, where he's employed at. It's just obsessive and overkill at this point. So I just did that to trick
For real though? Now I'm serious. I didn't know it was that bad. Is it that bad?
Yeah, she was over there talking about your house and how big it is and where the water heater is supposed to be. And I'm just like, who cares? Let's talk about your barn though. Let's talk about that old McDonald had a farm ass barn that ain't had the grass cut in about 3 or 4 weeks. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you tried to call that shit an office, but you got popped because ain't nothing corporate, ain't nothing it's not giving corporate. That barn is giving old McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, she had me over there yodeling and stuff. She made me want to go listen to some you know what I'm saying, the Judds and shit when I saw that barn. So,
but you know what? I didn't even know the lady was doing all of that. I don't really watch her. You know, I think she's funny, but you know, it's like you gotta move on from stuff like that because she's always yelling and screaming and you know. And I saw her one day try not to curse, and she was not funny. She's not funny unless she's cursing and being loud. So I just stopped watching her, and then I guess when her channel got struck, I couldn't find her no more. And then you said she went on a cruise. When did she go on a cruise? I didn't even know she went on a cruise.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that too. Because when I tell you the first thing she came live to talk about was the free drinks that she got on that cruise from them white people. So I'm guessing or assuming that she didn't buy the drink package. Because usually when you go on a cruise, you got to buy the drink package and all of that included with the cruise. Otherwise, you have to pay for everything once you get there. So her cheap ass could barely afford that little cruise she just went on. And she went on that cruise by her damn self. Where was her imaginary husband, boyfriend, slash side nigga at that she loves to brag about, but we'll never see her with him? So she went on that cruise by herself, and
No,
she
I
was
saw
so happy.
her husband was there. I mean, they said her husband was there.
Oh, I ain't see him.
They said, well, and then there was another content creator with her. They said named Food Junkie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it. I didn't know they were on a cruise until the people just told me that they were on the cruise, and somebody said that her husband was there, and Food Junkie was there.
So my thing is, why didn't the husband get you a drink package then? Why did you have to rely on the generosity of strangers for you to get tipsy? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going on a cruise, I'm gonna make sure the drink package is included. All right, we know that's a separate fee. But if your man with you, why didn't your man get you no drinks? Why did you have to rely on a bunch of strangers who you didn't know to get you fucked up? So that let me know everything I needed to know about that, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what though, you read her for filth. I thought she was really getting ready to tear you up. I thought it was gonna be on like Donkey Kong, and I mean, you just was very steady, and you got her out of her body. See, she's just used to that rah stuff, but when you strategically read her, she don't know what to do, and she started breathing hard. Niece had to take a break. I'm like, oh my god! And then that mic, oh my god, she was spinning the mic. That's what happened though. She was spinning that mic, and them wires started getting messed up. And that's what really happened. But again, I just think it's funny. Somebody told me that she was still talking about my card not working, but I left with the items because I had 2 credit cards. One I canceled, my debit card, and one I kept. And so I picked up the wrong one, but I got the drinks. But she never talks about why her credit card didn't work at the turkey leg hut. And the man said, yeah, because that card didn't work at the turkey leg hut. And then she got very abrasive and very loud with the people at the turkey leg hut.
Not arguing with the people at the turkey leg hut. Lord have mercy.
Because her credit card, she didn't have the right type of credit card. I think
that's how you know she's a different.
She had a Chime or Rush card, but they weren't accepting it.
Yeah, they don't accept prepaid debit cards and you know what I'm saying, net spin cards or whatever other prepaid.
But my thing is this though. So now you see how King Roman operates. See, because they always talk about me. I'm telling you, I'm about business. I don't need nobody friendship. We 1099. I'm gonna try to treat you fairly. I don't make nobody click on my link. You don't ever know what's gonna happen. I always give people that caveat. But I saw King Roman hype her up. Where's Deanna? Oh, there go Deanna. Where's Deanna? Because again, what you said wasn't that deep. You just said something about the barn. And baby, when I tell you, he took that and ran with it. And then he was even trying to make Ro come like, well, what do you think about this Castro and the old man? And he was even in you and Brian's business. And I said, Ro, you told the truth. I don't make nobody click on no link. But if you want to put your whole relationship out on Front Street, we're going to talk about it. But what do you feel? Because he really did hype her up to come at you. He really did. And then at the end, he sat there and laughed at her. And the only thing he did was cut it off so she wouldn't be any more embarrassed. But he did have her to come up there to get you.
Oh, yeah, because, he didn't know what I was going to say. But he does this with everybody. He did the same thing to Yaya. He kind of... I don't want to call him a setup queen, but he will put you in that position.
But now, look, Shakim, I'm gonna interrupt you. But do I not tell people that when you get on this platform, it's totally up to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm real upfront about mine. So I don't know if the girl's angry, but you think he's a setup what again?
I said, I don't want to call him a setup queen. I would say that I've seen him kind of do that before with Yaya. I mean, he can't help the laughter. He can't help laughing. So he put the banner up. And I think he tried his best to, have her back and stuff like that. But at the end of it, he was like, "Okay, we got to wrap this up." I was like, "Okay, good. All right, tell the barn animal to shut the fuck up." But she just couldn't stop. She was so mad.
She wanted to get back at you because she knows she had a big L on her head. Let me tell you something. You read her for Phil. All of that hollering and screaming don't work when your stuff ain't landing. And that mic was
Especially when your Boost Mobile ain't working. At least make sure your Boost Mobile is working. I know my phone probably was going in and out, but they was saying that they couldn't hear her at all. Like they was saying, like,
look at the people. The people say he do it all the time. Yeah, he do it all the time. But look, I ain't mad at him. I mean, but just don't try to act like I'm this, but you sitting here doing the same thing. You tried to get Ro to come at me because I know you don't like me, and it's okay because you don't have to. I love you, but you don't have to like me because I'm still Jay Wilson, and I got all my teeth. My side teeth, my back teeth, my incisors, my molars, I have them all. 55 years old and have all my teeth. Here you are looking like Roger and your teeth is failing. And you supposed to be a healthcare professional. And I know you got insurance. I know you got insurance. So why can't you just get that teeth fixed? And I mean, my thing is this. If you got $300, you can go to Mexico and them people will fix your teeth in Mexico. Okay? Okay, go ahead, Shakim. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jingle, so you ain't shit. You ain't
That's real. You can go to Mexico and they will fix your damn teeth. They will. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people that need to go to the dentist. But I just feel like, when it comes to her, she's so used to just being the loudest one in the room. And she got the nerve to try to question me about being a crack baby. Do you have any children, ma'am? And I'm not dragging King Roman news. But I'm just saying, she kept trying to, put a whole lie on me. When was I ever a crack baby? When was my mother ever on drugs? But I got to question your family history because at the end of the day, why are you so loud and angry and miserable? That's what we really need to unpack. Let's talk about your childhood and how you was raised and abandoned and left for dead by your parents, because I have a loving mother and a loving father, and neither one of them is crackheads.
Well, she got anger problems because she done had a lot of jobs. She was a CNA and she couldn't keep the job because she was trying to fight the people down at the CNA. Then she was working at a gas station and she was about to fight the people at the gas station. I think it was a Fina where they served tater logs and wines.
Oh,
might have been a Fina, but she couldn't even keep that job because, and let me tell you something. It was a young lady who lives in the same town as she does. And when I tell you that lady was spilling her tea and you knew it was real, it got her so out of her body that she was trying to find the lady, but she wanted to fight that lady. She wanted to fight the lady. And that was the lady who kept on saying that Josh had side kids. And she wasn't the only one because, they said that, she ain't fertile, but Josh was finding fertile people, like Sarah and Abraham and stuff. And all of them.
She can't put it down. You can't put it down.
That's what the lady was saying. And the lady said her mama was crazy too. And that's why she liked that, because her mama was crazy as well. And they got mad at me because I didn't dox this lady. People had doxed her real house, but I kind of found out where she lived before she got that house. And baby, when I tell you color purple, when I tell you the heat of the night, it was a hot mess. And I'm like, how could you even want to live there? How could you even put furniture in there? But anyway, hey, who am I? But anyway,
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She can't talk about nobody's living situation. At the end of the day, ma'am, you over there living in a barn with a bunch of pigs and chickens, okay? So you ain't really impressing nobody, especially when the grass ain't even cut.
Shakim, she has a house. They bought a little ranch house. Now, when she first moved there, they didn't paint, they ain't clean up nothing. Baby, the people had taken a picture of the house before it sold. And baby, the same stuff was still in there with their house. They did not take no new stove out. They replaced the stove. Baby, they had a little hobby iron pot fireplace in there. Baby, they had that thing set up like it was an old massive fireplace. But that was in there. They didn't paint the wood beams. It was still giving 1960. They ain't do no renovation. They were supposed to be changing that flow. I don't know if they ever put that laminate down on that floor, because I think she got some laminate for the floor because that carpet was real dirty, and I don't know if they changed that. So she got a house. They got a house. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell
they
you
got a
something.
house,
They
but you
got a
know, it ain't
real
nothing
nice
to brag
carport.
about.
That carport is very nice. That is the most like breeziest carport that I have ever seen in Mississippi. It's a real nice carport. I'm gonna give it to them. You know what? I ain't gonna put you down if I can't cap you up. They got a nice carport. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, they said she looked like Solomon Grundy over there by the face. I said she reminds one. You remember the ogre from Shrek? You remember Fiona when she transformed into like this big fat green thing? That's what
Mm,
she looks like. Like she literally
mm.
looks like Fiona. She literally looks like she eats pig feet, chitlins. She looks like she puts bacon in her collard greens. She looks like she probably puts extra honey and extra sugar in her Jiffy mix. So, again, she's not anything desirable. She's not anybody that I would ever be envious of. And again, on top of that, she's over here trying to drag me about being a crack baby. But at the end of the day, ma'am, I don't have problems with people cheating on me. I don't get cheated on. All right. I'm not out here worrying about where my significant other is at all kind of weird hours of the night because I'm not attractive and I can't put it down. Okay. Because when I put it down, I put it down. She can't relate to that.
Well, you know she's gonna be on her platform screaming and cussing. Oh my God. And I couldn't believe that you mentioned my name. I'm like, why did you do that? Because baby, that triggered her off even more. It was like, what? Why did you do that? Because I really don't pay attention to that lady. Like I said, I didn't even know she was on a cruise until the people just telling me now. Because I really do not, you know, deal with her like that. But so you said that she was all interested in my water heater.
Yeah, she was trying to figure out
Well,
how much it
for
was.
your
Is
house,
yours
since your
paid
house is
for?
not that big, since your house is not that big, baby, y'all should have scalding water. You really need to get a water heater because it will save y'all some money. It will heat your water. I mean, you might want to look into that. No, I ain't joking. So I'm glad you were looking at my house to see that I have one. And I think it'll be very appropriate for your house, because your house, has a size that, I think it would work. I think it would really work for your house, Deanna. Y'all have scalding hot water about the size of that house. So go ahead and get one of these. I didn't know she was that obsessed, though. I'm serious. I don't look at her, so I didn't know that she was worried about my house and stuff. And I'm like, what my house got to do with
Right. What does that got to do with anything? And then she also was saying,
for me? And I really don't go over and watch. I don't,
she was
because
saying your house was empty. She was saying your house is empty. And I'm like, how would you know what this man got in his house? Are you
my house
living in
ain't
his
empty. I've
room?
shown them my house. My house is not empty. I don't need a whole bunch of trash in my house. I don't. I don't need a whole lot of stuff in my house. But I don't get that. I don't get that because I'm really not concerned about hers. But let me say this to Kim because I'm at my other house. So notice I said my other house. So
And
I don't get this though. Let me say this. Things happen for a reason. These people were all about, I guess, trying to read me. And like I said, I don't pay attention to them. But it's so funny that I don't know if they losing their grip or what. Maybe some OGs need to come back. I don't know. But she was so confident in her loudness and her bully tactics. And then all of a sudden, you came up and just rocked her out where she didn't know what to do. I'm serious, y'all. I really thought Deanna was getting ready to tear Shakim from limb to stern. When I tell you she was, all you heard was that she sounded like one of them preachers. And she sounded like one of them preachers. I was getting concerned. Then she had to take a break. Baby, I was like, wow, I got my whole life. And like I said, I don't need to do nothing. I don't need to say nothing. I'm gonna chill. You can get on your platform and holler, call people all kind of names. You lost. You lost today. And the sad part about it is you lost in front of a whole lot of people on King Roman's channel. And I want to say this, King Roman, I don't have a problem with you, but you is just as messy, just as diabolical than anybody. See, I know you want to put me in that light, but you can't. You were the one who fell out D Miss O and talked about her like she wasn't even a child of God. I mean, some of the stuff that you said about D Miss O is crazy. And then when she came over to my platform, you got touched in your spirit. And what did you tell her? Oh, he gonna do you like this and he gonna do you like that. And we still cool. We still cool. So you messy. So again, Tommy, Castro, they click on the link. If they don't want to click on the link, that's fine. I didn't make Shakim Ra click on the link. He clicked on the link. You were messy. You put all of that. You pushed that up. Deanna. Oh, Deanna, where Deanna? Oh, baby, he pushed that up, Shakim. Then tried to push Ro up. He got rid of Ro because Ro wasn't saying what he really wanted him to say. So he got rid of Ro real quick. And then Shakim, I heard he was talking about my partner. And I'm like, we don't know you.
Yeah, he was telling everybody to look up this and look up this record, and he got tea on this person, and I'm just like, wow, like,
We don't know you. I don't know you. And so, and see, again, this is the problem with King Roman that I have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
When they doxed him, he almost had a nervous breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
He almost had a nervous breakdown.
Not a nervous breakdown.
He really felt bad for him. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I really felt bad for him because having been doxed, I know that it's not cool. But again, all of a sudden now, he ain't no different than Lady Dimples with this doxing.
Mm.
It's like it did something to him that it just broke him because that's all he can do. And that's the only way that he can kind of show power. And that's his get back, and I just think it's sad. I just think it's sad. But that's the type of mentality that he has. And King Roman should know better. As a college-educated man, he should know better. I guess he didn't take logic at his college. I don't know. But again, when you got to get to the point where you get out of your body and do all of that, it's crazy. But all I'm going to say is, y'all, they say he doxed himself. But that man almost had a nervous breakdown. When I tell you he lost it. He lost it. And my thing is, I laugh at him because you can see the veins in his neck and stuff. And baby, I'll be chilling like Sunday morning. But Shakim, I think you're right. I do think he's a setup queen. I do. They said he did it to Yaya. They said that he did it to D Miss O. He tried to do it with Deanna today. He tried to do it with Ro today. Ro didn't take the bait. Ro didn't take the bait at all. And everything. I mean, and let me say this. Let me give you beef sector history. King Roman was trying to be so pristine and so now we knew he was nasty already, but we just had to see it. And he had an interview with Tisa and he dropped the ball. He cursed the whole beef sector out. When I tell you he cursed the beef sector out, I was like, wow. Sean Bradley took the interview and did a better interview. When I tell you King Roman was salty about that. And so now I guess he has to prove that he's true beef sector by doing this. I don't know. But I just think it's really interesting. But I think that he was very messy. But I enjoyed every bit of it. Hey, I enjoyed it. You are the setup queen. Per Shakim. I'm taking it, baby. It is what it is. But you tried to set the girls up today and you had a good show. Oh, yes, you did. So, Shakim, I'm going to tell you what, you did that, though. And I'm not trying to hype you up. Because if you didn't do it, I would have said, if she would have handed you your ass, I would have been like, well, try, next time. Try again next time.
Later.
But, baby, it wasn't no trying again later. When I tell you Mama was almost out of breath, I'm like, did she just do 100 meters? Did she just do the 440 relay? Why is she huffing and puffing like that? Mama had to take a break. It was like she about to have a whole stroke over there. I'm like, what is wrong with her?
Right. Did she take her asthma meds? I don't know if she needed a nebulizer, an inhaler, or a breathing treatment. I don't know what she had going on. Maybe she's tired from all of that yard work and barn work that she's been doing. But you can't be out of breath when you're trying to drag somebody.
So now
I
I
never
do
ran
want,
out of breath not one time. So,
yeah, I
you
do.
know,
I want to get a truce though, because I like Demetra Lit all day, and I think that people hype that up. I don't think that is a big thing like people say it is. Now, a lot of people say, like J Dunn said that you were lying. She said that you were lying. You said that this with Demetra Lit all day. But
I ain't got
let
no
me
reason to lie. Well, essentially, what I said,
okay, go
all
ahead.
I said was she's promoting non-beef sector content, and y'all don't be showing up for people that do non-beef sector content. That's a fact. It's undeniable. So that's all I said, and she took offense to it. And then she tried to say, well, y'all gay boys didn't have sex in Vegas. Why didn't nobody fuck y'all? Yeah. Like, what? Everybody don't gotta just be a bloodthirsty.
Always
Oh,
go to gay men, and it's so funny that they're in the sector. But let me say that if gay men really gave it to you all like they really should, you all would be pissed on a daily basis. We really deal with some stuff with you all. We really do. Because if they really gave it to you like you should get it, I don't have a problem with Demetra Lit all day. But when people get angry, when they get out of their body, that's the first thing that they go to. And this is why I do know people really harbor some secret inner homophobic nature about themselves, because again, being gay is not a read. Because the gay dudes, from my point, they doing real well for the most part. It's a few that's not, but for the most part, the gay boys doing well. Yeah, we ain't living with our moms and stuff for the most part. For the most part.
yeah, except
So,
Lemon. Lemon live with his mama, but the majority of us don't. And most of us
but
have been
he may be living
independent
with his
most of our
mama,
lives.
but still in all though, he has a show that people are going to. I mean, maybe
Yeah, but
maybe
Jay Wilson, if you had what was it, 3,000? Why? Who would give away $3,000 on YouTube when they could go use that for a deposit for an apartment? Make it make sense. So yeah, fooling his money
well, maybe
shows.
they don't want to leave though. Maybe it's inexpensive housing and they just stacking their money.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do it. I can't be 34, 35. I need my own privacy. How are you ever supposed to become a man if you live with your mama? I don't understand that.
So, Mr. Kim, they said that you were having some mental health issues because they outed you, and that's what. And let me say this: I'm not saying that that's true or not, because they said that my boo has gone back to his wife, and they said that Tracy. I'm mad because Tracy was dating him. So
What?
people lie. Oh my God, let me tell you something. I guess Tracy was with my dude. She was cutting his hair because he used to go to a place where she used to cut hair, right? And so Tracy tried to get my boo to go out for drinks, and he said he had to wash clothes. And
That
I
nigga
didn't
was
know that
lying.
this man, I didn't know that my partner knew Tracy. And then one day, and he was like, "Oh, she cut my hair and da 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 da." And oh my God, it just took wings. But he said no. But I've been with him now for 7 years. So yeah, I mean 7. So it's all good. But hey, what's up? You ready to go? Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't do that. But anyway, so Shakim Ra, so what is your answer to that though? Because they said that you had some mental health issues because of that. And I know how people try to lie roast, but what's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's crazy that people can't take a break from YouTube because they're so addicted and so dependent on YouTube as their source of income. They can't take a break and go into real life and do the work that's necessary to grow and heal yourself. So, I mean, yes, obviously that situation affected me to a certain level, but that was not my primary reason for taking a break. I had other things going on. I'm basically, starting a whole new career at 30, which I never thought I would have to do. But listen, this is life. So I'm going to make sure that
Mhm.
I'm good in real life before I give a F about YouTube. So
Yeah,
that
I mean, people really want you to give a crap, but you really shouldn't, because we 1099. Baby, I don't watch Stutter and Stanley over there. I don't watch Mango Food Junkie with that big old list over there. I don't do
who
him.
is
I
Stuttering
don't.
Stanley?
It's 2 of them, but Food Junkie is one as well. He came on the YouTube scene, sleeping with an Incredible Hulk doll. Anyway, and then he makes a lot of costumes. He makes a lot of costumes and stuff. So yeah, he is. How would she know he a drunk? She ain't never had a date with him. Mark ain't never been on a date with her. Mark ain't never seen that lady naked. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all because my boo don't have nothing to do with this. But all I know is she was dating an old man at the beauty salon, and he was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic, and he would call her all kind of names and really be verbally abusive to her. And then he broke up with her, and he started dating another lady at the salon. And Miss 2 pikes of hair who need 4 pikes of hair, she actually damaged that lady vehicle. So again, excuse me, hello, somebody,
Not
somebody.
damage the vehicle. Lord have mercy.
She damaged the vehicle because the man stopped talking to her. She's a real nutcase too.
Oh, so she was like, I bust the windows out your car type shit.
Well, somebody got a damaged car and stuff, and that's why she probably ain't at that place no more. But yeah, let me say this. My dude ain't never went on a date with her, never drank with her. All of this is anger. And I know you mad. I know you mad that somebody that you wanted, that you asked to take out for drinks, you asked him and he declined and said he had to wash clothes. I know that makes you upset when your vlog daddy takes your desire. And I didn't mean to do it. But as fate would have it, it happens that way. So if he was drunk, you sure wanted him. But anyway, I digress. See, let me tell you something. You got to live your life because at the end of the day, who are you with again? St. Louis. Ain't seen no picture of you and your man together, but yet y'all together, and now you're dating somebody in college. Oh, okay, all right. We can't wait till you stay with somebody for at least a year. It seems like it never lasts past a year.
Damn. Well, I will say, usually this is why, you should be careful. When you shouldn't approach a man. A man should always approach you. I feel like if you're a woman. So, there's that. So that way you can't ever have this situation. Allegedly. You said Boo said no thanks to drinks. Stop it, crazy people. Please stop it.
Let me say this. I don't hate none of these people. Y'all say what y'all want to. I don't care. I don't watch you. I know you all are begging for my attention. I know y'all have 50 videos on, and baby, I'm here for it. Let's all make this money. Coin keep me here, beefing for dollars. I'm here for it. It's business. It ain't no friends on YouTube. We all 1099s. And my thing is, we're subcontractors. I'm working with Shakim. We working on movies and plans right now because, again, his acting skills over here is working. I didn't like the roles that he was playing when he first came on the scene. Okay, that Vegas trip. And again, like I said, now y'all, let me say this. It's so funny that Shakim is dirty and stanky because they said that Shakim is dirty and stanky, but somebody had their big ass on Shakim's lap. Come on. We saw the video.
Couldn't have been that dirty.
We saw the video.
And even still to this day, he can't say that I stunk. He'll try to say that I had dirt.
Well, how you gonna think? And he was y'all was breathing and wrestling, and he was pinning you down. He had your arms up, and he was all on your torso. Now, I'm not embellishing. I'm not exaggerating. That's what we saw.
I agree. And then if somebody's so dirty and stink, would you share alcohol or
Now I will say this to Tim, but you were wearing them K&G 2-pieces. And I'm like, well, damn. But baby, you done came up though. But but you were. I was like, but was it a part of the show? Was it a part of your persona? Shakim? I said, was that part of your persona? Because they said you had garbage bags and stuff. I mean, Shakim, why they was coming for you? Because they was really coming for you.
Well, I had luggage. I left it at my hotel. So the only thing I brought with me was just, a little accessory here and there because I didn't even plan on being there that long. Okay. So that was never part of my plan. But yeah.
Okay. Well, Shakim, look, all I'm going to say is it's going to be 50-11 videos. It's gonna be hate video. And let me tell you something, hate money spent just like love money. Don't ever get it twisted. Baby Deanna is already on her platform, breathing hard, screaming, yelling, cussing, calling people out of their names, calling us the F word and all of that stuff. I'm telling you, it's gonna be funny because that's all they can resort to. And it's very remedial. It is very fundamental because that's all they know. That's all she know. Baby, I knew that she wasn't 2 cent when she came in with that Inspector Gadget dress. Okay, go Gadget. Baby, she had on a whole Inspector Gadget dress on and thought she was turning it with them Laverne glasses she had on. Okay, y'all remember she had them that Shirley Temple do? Okay, how you is almost 24 with a Shirley Temple do? Okay, I was like, girl, and just be thinking she be turning and stuff. Anyway, baby, you know she gonna be on it. She gonna be mad. I don't know why she can't mention my name because that's a trigger for her. It is what it is. I didn't know Food Jacob was talking about me. Nobody really cares. Okay. Mumps. He looked like he got the mumps over there, but it is what it is.
Not the moms. Lord have mercy.
Nobody didn't even know that y'all was on a cruise ship. Girl, I didn't even know they was on a cruise ship. I'm like, when they go on a cruise? The people had to tell me. So it is what it is. I don't look, y'all got problems. The girls ain't well. They doing a whole lot of stuff. Do what you gotta do. I love some Demetri Lit all day. She's a good person. She'll come after people, but hey, it is what it is. But my whole thing is, Deanna, you took that L, baby. Your microphones failed you. It failed you, okay? And you was looking stupid. I mean, he read you for filth. And it is what it is. And baby, I thought you was getting ready to do it. I thought I was going to have to come over here and say, ooh, Shakim got read down. When I tell you Deanna read him, but no, ma'am, he read you down. And he did it in a smooth, calm voice, okay? And you couldn't take it, girl. You was breathing like you needed an old nasty piece of Primatine mist over there. So anyway, what I took from this is she took her L. King Roman is a set-up queen. And he showed this set it up. He set it up. And I ain't mad. But look, Shakim, I gotta go because there's food waiting for me and somebody has cooked for me. And so I gotta go. But I really appreciate you coming over here. Shakim, you need to take this to your channel and make a coin. Make a coin. Make a coin. Because people will flock to your platform because you read Crusty Feet for filth. Now, you know the girl said she can't go into Walmart no more. Now, I don't know if that's true, but they said she can't go into Walmart no more because, you know, she has some sticky fingers, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but they said she has some sticky fingers and she can't go into Walmart no more. And now I ain't going to say no names, but somebody said at the corporate office, because somebody worked in Bentonville, and they said that, oh, she can't go into Walmart. They said she worked there, but she you know, she was taking stuff that didn't belong to her, allegedly. That's what the people say. And I think somebody got her feet picture at Walmart. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you for having me up, Pastor. You got me cracking up.
All right. Well, look, I got to go. But, man, you need to do your thing. You need to do your thing and go on up there and make some coin. Okay, Lear, we going. All right, I see you. Okay, please, we going. So do your thing, and y'all go and support Shakim if he come on. And if you come on, I will put it on and watch because, baby, it was all that. Ro, shout out to Honest Ro. Ro, you was right. Don't make nobody come on because that setup queen trying to set you up, Ro, and you said, no, we ain't going. So shout out to Ro. So with that said, I'm out. Peace and love.